We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Digging in now, Chris Taylor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. 2-2 the count. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Logan Forsythe is on deck. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Ready with the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. Two gone. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and no strikes. Just getting started here in Philly. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw won't get him. Herrera on at first. Nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Misses. Ball two. The 2-2. Fouled off. Nobody out. Runner on first. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. On deck, Carlos Santana. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now the 2-1. There's a fastball that misses.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And this is taken for the out. Ready now, number 4. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Bellinger has got it, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off. And try again. And he'll step off and try and reset. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Smoke on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
And this is up and in, ball 1. The 1-0. Is a sinker that misses for a ball. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
1 strike.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Matt Kemp would be next. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Settling in now, Matt Kemp. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. In now, Nick Williams. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the line, that's a base hit. The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bellinger trying to get there. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Williams leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jorge Alfaro goes down for the second out in the bottom half. From the belt, the pitch comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor over to his left. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Here's a strike. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit towards center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Ready for another chance. Carlos Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Hoskins is on his way home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. stepping in and ready for another shot. Michael Franco looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Coming in is Williams. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Into the box now, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming, here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was caught, and we'll have to leave it there. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll start off the fifth in this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one, and he'll step off. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now. And a good eye here as he takes ball four, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Grandal stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig threw a base on balls his first time up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins over to his left. He's got it one away. So digging in now, Jock Peterson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And the runners again are off here. But he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only one away. And now the manager, number 12, will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. bases loaded, only one away. Luis Garcia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate. Grandal, the runner at third. Puig over at second. Peterson is over at first with one away. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So stepping in, Logan Forsythe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And it's fouled away. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Edobray Ramos answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off,
drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. The 0-2 home. And a breaking ball stays outside. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Bellinger is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Now he'll step off and rethink this. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 4 is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance. Number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that.
Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-1 home is a ball high and inside.
Yep, it's 2-1.
Philly shortstop in front on the count, 3-1. Nick Williams will be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Number 4 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Edobre Ramos. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Pedro Floriman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike called, now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. When in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Adam Liberatore answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Taylor has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Hector Neris comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The pitch. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. 1 away. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Missed with a slider. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Adam Liberatore. He's newly entered into. Chase Utley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Utley awaits the 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Daniel Hudson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Peterson to the track, and they have taken the lead. So now Carlos Santana, career line against Daniel Hudson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Puig is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the... Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 2. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 53.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. And now is Yasiel Puig in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that misses ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Bellinger heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So stepping in, Matt Kemp. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. Throw on to first and an important. Stepping in, number 4. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Number 4.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. Loved by Turner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. It was a walk in his last trip.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Aaron Altair will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Alexander, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Yexel Rios. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 52, Pedro Baez.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll get in there safely. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he'll be tagged out at second.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And he's safe. Next up for Los Angeles, Pedro Baez, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there. Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
High pop-up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Bounced up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 74.
Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. And
this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. Line toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Here's Carlos Santana now.
First baseman, number 41.
He's set. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Digging in, Mike Del Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2-0 now. Jansen's ready. Here it is on 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Forsythe. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now he'll step off. And he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Bauer is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder,
Check swing grounder to the right side. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Allen. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Brantley. Bounce
to first. Santana's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. In now for Cleveland, Edwin Encarnacion. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. So coming to the plate, Brandon Guyer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And it's fouled away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Alfaro goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco set to lead off the home half of the second. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. Kipnis fields it cleanly and safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Throw over to the bag, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. He's running. Franco at third with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Kipnis over to his left, 2 down. So next to the plate for the Bills, Nick Williams trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Greg Allen.
Leading off for the Indians, center fielder.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Number 4, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Trevor Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Now here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. Uh-oh, he whips on it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. towards second. And this is taken for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Two out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pereira leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's counted.
Well, the play's been made, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. This one's down to third. There is Franco. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second out. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Popped him up. Franco over to his right. And the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance, Maikel Franco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. 2-2 pitch just missed. 3-2 pitch. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Encarnacion in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. Another full count pitch home. Ripped down the line. Ramirez is there. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first. And here's the catcher, Jan Gomes. First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And a step off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Brandon Geyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And he is in there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught Steve. Stepping in, number 4. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back. The same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Number 4 sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Geyer ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So here now is the pitcher. Aaron Nola hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. The 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Trevor Bauer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that bat. And he'll step off and try and reset. A 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hoskins is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bauer is off at first with 2 away. Softly hit out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Herrera's off and running. Strike taken to throw.
Yep, he made it.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Popped up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the 2nd out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this lead. Guy.
The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 pop-outs for him so far. So he'll look to stay through 1 here. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Brantley gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another chance. Yan Gomes, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. There goes Brantley. His strike 3 called. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Digging in once again, Brandon Guyer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot now, number 4. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the step. In and ready.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he'll step off. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Yonder Alonso will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17.
And that's in there for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Alonso tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Alonso, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. The 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins on the move, and no one will track it down. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. 1-0 the count. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it.
Working to keep them in the game here. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Gomes reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Luis Garcia takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th. In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a little tapper. Kipnis at second. Ramirez at first with no outs. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Edwin Encarnacion now. He went down on strikes last time up. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. bluffed back to second as he'll just hold on to it. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to looking back. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. So 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
They left 5 men on base. Cleveland, 0 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains for the Orange Cross Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra ski buses are available directly outside the stadium.